How is everybody doing? I'm excited to stream today. Hopefully, everyone is doing beautiful on this Thursday. I said Thursday? Yes, it's Thursday, right? Let me check. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's Thursday. But I'm excited to get into it. I'm going to be learning how to make underwear on this software. It's called CLO3D. And the last time I tried to do this was a couple months ago, and then I kind of ditched. I can pull up the last live stream, but I was so overwhelmed by how to freaking do this that I just kind of gave up, and I was like, like I can't do this. So now it's like my redemption era. I'm trying to like really hone in and like lock in, learn this, and hopefully master it. Dude, I have to scroll so fucking much to like find my stream that I did on the same topic. Wait, where is it? This is not to like show you how much I've streamed. It's just I'm like trying to see the example. Like I want to know exactly when the last time was that I did this. What the this was a year ago. Did I scroll too much yet? I've only been streaming for a year, guys, and I think I'm doing pretty decent. Given I don't know what I'm doing most of the time, but I'm getting the hang of it. Where is it? Did I skip it? Oh, okay, here it is. 2 months ago. Let's pull it up. Let's put it up. Ew, I sound freaking horrible. Okay, that's a bad image right there. See, the thing is that made me so nervous to like actually do this stream idea or this series, because it's gonna be a series. It's a bit like too bodily intimate. If that makes sense. But it's mostly rated PG-13, you know. I've deduced that myself. But as you can tell, it's a lot of like nitpicking with the software and knowing like what buttons to press. So I thought this would be like a really great way to like bring chill people into my design era and like design with me. It's just I don't know what the fuck this software means. I have no clue what the software is. And it's kind of it's scary. It's really freaking scary. Look at my face. I was so confused. This was when was this? November. So yeah, it's mid February, so it's been November, December, January, February. No, it's been like 4 months. Yeah, like 4 months. November, December, January. Am I dumb? Yeah, like 4 months. Why did it say 2 months? Interesting. But yeah, it's been 4 months and I have not returned back. But like I literally think about this stream idea like every single freaking day. I think about it so often, and it's because I really want to design underwear. I am a huge proponent of sustainable fashion, of sustainable consumption. That's just who the fuck I am. I should not be cursing. I don't know what's going on. That was not me. That was my alter ego that said that F word. I need to stop cursing. I curse a lot. I've noticed that so much. I curse a lot and I don't like it, and it's not wholesome. It's not cozy. So I'm gonna stop. I'll try. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh, sustainable consumption is really important to me, and I feel like underwear is something that we don't really go around talking about when we talk about like sustainability or like sustainable consumption. Like I think most of the underwear that we're kind of talking about, why is there pizza here, is fast fashion. I don't like ads here. So I'm gonna try my best to like be the best sustainable fashion underwear designer that I can. And anything that I end up designing, I want people to like learn from, and then I want them to have the free pattern, because all this stuff can be open source. It's just the crazy thing, or maybe the normal thing about capitalism, is everything is gatekept under like a paywall. So there's a lot of people already doing this. Like I showed her in my last live stream, she's been a huge help on like CLO3D avatar help. What did I just say? She's also done like underwear stuff, and like she's made videos on it. So she doesn't upload that frequently, so she's not that much of a resource, but I can watch her old stuff. And then I'm trying to cover my bases here of how to like approach this shit because I'm overwhelmed. Low key, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed, and today is just gonna be like a short, cozy day of me watching. Can you stop for a second? It's just gonna be me like learning about it, and like we can learn together, obviously. But the software is so expensive, and I've had crappy jobs for the last couple of months, so it was out of my budget. But then I got a new job, and I was like, well, I might as well get over my like fear of this freaking software and do it. It's literally called, look, my fat face is in the way, but it's called Fashion Design Software. If you haven't heard of it, consider it, and we can do this together. Like, I'll literally invite you to the stream. We can design together. That'd be fun. That'd be cute. I'm so down to like collaborate with anyone, honestly. Like, I don't really. If you have like one follower on like YouTube or Twitch, but like you want to do something that I'm doing, then I'm so down. But yeah, this is fashion design software. But look at the freaking pricing. So you have an idea of what we're like talking about. So if you're a student, it's $25 a month. Bro, I don't even pay $25 on my cell phone plan. I'm so cheap. I have this like underground plan, and I'm not gonna say how. Yeah, I'm not gonna disclose the phone plan, but I only pay like $20 for a month for like really good data and service. That's all I'm gonna say. So 25 bucks, 25 buckaroonies, my guy. That shit's a lot for me. So the thing is though, I'm not a student. I look young, but I'm old. I'm an old freaking lady. My knees hurt. I went to the gym today. I went to the gym today, and my knee started hurting. It was I was a rickety old lady today in the gym. I don't know what was going on. So I was left with the individual plan of $50. But bro, $50 is like my grocery budget. I don't even buy a lot of food. I buy like spinach. I buy strawberries. So like accessibility can be quite difficult if you don't have the budget, and I just didn't have the budget. But if you see yourself wanting to learn how to like make fashion design pieces, like the patterns, this is really an amazing tool, and it's taught a lot in like fashion design classes in schools. It's just I ain't going to fashion design classes right now. I'm not gonna pay their tuition so that they can lead me back to this site. But I do want to get a master's in fashion design. But we'll see how well I do these next couple of months. I'm gonna grind right now for a lot of different things. But one of the things that I want to get ahead of is this. Even though I know, like, if I do go back to school, if I manage to go back to school for fashion design, like, this is one of the softwares that will be recommended and there will be courses on. And they, like, charge you to take the course on top of this plan. So, like, if I just take initiative to, like, pay for this, I'm cutting out the middlemen. And I'm, like, ahead of the game. So if you like fashion design, if you like patterns, if you like skipping the middleman, saying fuck you to the wannabe intellectuals, like, go for it. I have a hair in my mouth. Blech. But the thing is, I wasn't willing to pay the $50 because I only earned $500 for the past like year a month. Like, I was like in deep poverty. I could not find a job for the freaking life of me. So now that I have a job, I'm like, okay, like, this is an option. But I do want to get started as a verified student because my brother's a student. Haha, right? Don't let them hear me say this. Imagine the software hears me via this live stream. But basically, this is also like on a free will basis. Like, I'm just learning today. I'm not. This sounds like an ad. And then this is a price for this. This is not the point. I cannot afford this shit. But I want the $25 one, and includes everything. It has tutorials, manuals. So that's like what I'm gonna be streaming about. I'm gonna be maneuvering. It's just today was like to get over my freaking fear. My freaking fear of starting, because I'm an anxiety baby. And they promote it to freelancers, hobbyists, one person company, and students. And the thing is, like, virtual fashion design will become so much more important as the fashion design world and just the industry in general becomes more digital. As we saw recently, there was a AI haute couture show, and the video was just entirely AI. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just type in AI haute couture. Wait, I can do that. I have a PC right freaking here. Here, let me show you a bit if you haven't seen it. And it's not me saying that I support AI haute couture, AI fashion. It's just this is what's happening in the industry. And if we can make it sustainable in any way possible, or like share our creations as an open source resource for other people that don't have money for the program, or don't know how to use a program, or just want like access to the pattern very easily, that's something that we can do to make the industry so much more equitable, accessible, and sustainable, because everyone has like something to work with versus it being gatekept under paywalls and like classes and colleges. So let's look at this video. It's a glimpse of like the AI couture, and it was made by Alexis Mabel, who needs to be banned from the fucking fashion industry. Where's the audio not working?
Their problems. Alexis might be a...
Let me backtrack. Sorry, guys. All of the video that the guy will be describing, all this is like AI. It's an AI generated runway for a haute couture like fashion week, which is fucking crazy to say. And I cursed again. My bad.
The problem with this AI collection from Couture Week is that it's ugly, among other problems. Alexis Mabia pulled an interesting stunt this week, bringing guests to sit in front of giant screens to watch an entirely AI-generated couture show. A stunning oxymoron, as couture requires work by hand, not by sentient computer. It worked with engineers to perfect the way certain fabrics looked so that feathers behaved realistically, chiffon flowed appropriately, etc. These started as actual drawings, and then they fed the algorithm color samples and fabric swatches. He said, and really it's about taking AI against the grain and showing that the human element is absolutely essential behind it. In less dystopian times when AI wasn't disrupting entire industries, this could be a really interesting case study to explore the limits of an AI's creativity, and if anything to prove that it lacks the nuance and discernment necessary to create unique clothes that aren't just a derivative hodgepodge. Do this as an off-season pop-up experiment, but doing it during Couture Week as your couture collection is crazy. When across the city Schiaparelli and George Hovica and everyone else are pouring their blood and sweat into actual couture. Some of it is also hideous. Who is placing orders for this? A caped sweatsuit. This is an atrocity. This is any cachet prom dress. Final clearance black tie rack at Saks Off Fifth. This one isn't offensive, but feels like a Versace ripoff. We know AI knows how to steal designs. It also does not even give the impression of couture. There is very little simulated fabric manipulation or beadwork. Can AI not comprehend crystals? It's wildly inconsistent. There's no cohesion to speak of besides being cohesively basic. These are the drawings of a 12-year-old with a sketch pad. No offense to 12-year-olds. At least they programmed some diverse models. Fabulous necklace. I wish it existed. This model is a likeness of the designer's mother. A sweet sentiment. Personally, I would not want to be portrayed in this show. Certainly a provocative
Oh my goodness. What a dig.
unique exercise, but this kind of pissed me off. This had better be a one-time thing, Alexis. We need your actual gowns back, please. Let me know what you think. Okay, bye. The problem with this AI...
The thing is, though, like, I get it. AI fashion is all the rave right now. Like, people are being experimental. And I used to be a huge proponent and, like, supporter of AI. But then I slowly realized, like, how resource intensive it is, how destructive it is to people in general. Like, it's taking away critical thinking skills, it's making us reliant on a machine, it's taking away jobs, it's moving away from reality. Like, I get we need innovation, I get that we need technology, but AI is essentially going to run us to the ground, and I feel like we're increasingly moving towards a sci-fi reality, and I don't like it. So I'm always telling people like, fight for the earth, fight for the human rights, for the animal rights, for the preservation of our future, especially when we have like so much shit in the world, like we have enough clothing to clothe the next 6 generations. So like the purpose that I'm doing in context to this and like my values is that sustainable fashion usually only talks about dresses. It talks about the actual consumption practice, but not the actual design practice. And there's something called circular design, or like you design something to in the hopes of having it be used again and again and again, so it never ends up in the landfill, which is like, I guess, the end of the linear process in a typical fashion industry design process. So like for me, like when I design something, I feel like I have the responsibility to think of its circular life. Like if I design it and I provide the open source resource, like the pattern that you can download for free, that allows others to create my design, right? But I wish that the people that receive my free stuff continue to use it over and over and over and over again, um, in hopes of like reducing textile waste. So like, yeah, I wish individuals like learn how to design their own clothing. I feel like it's really empowering. And it's like a video game. It's really like a video game. Um, Someone is calling me. I don't know who the frick is calling me right now. I'm trying to have a serious conversation. Why? No one ever bothers me when I'm off stream. And then when I'm like streaming, everyone wants to freaking call me. Wait, who is this? You know, my mother recently got news that, oh, they're calling again. Do I know this person? Oh Jesus. Wait, let me answer.
Hello! So in this video I want to show how I drafted and fit a custom underwire bra block for myself with the help of CLO3D. Basically, I drafted a bra in CLO3D, I exported that pattern, I sewed up the garment, I evaluated the fit, and then brought those corrections back into CLO3D, adjusted the pattern, evaluated what I saw in CLO3D again, exported the pattern, sewed another sample, made corrections, went back into CLO3D, and by the third version, I was super happy with the result that I got. In the end, I ended up with this perfectly fitting bra, block, sloper, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you call it for a bra because it's already super close fitting. So we'll call it block slash sloper. I really love the way it fits.
Alrighty. Sorry. Low key, my grandpa's dying. And they needed to, my mother needed some advice. I told her I would call her back. The grind never stops. I feel so bad. Okay, we were learning about drafting and fitting underwear bras. That was a turn of events, guys. If you're watching on YouTube and Twitch, I'm so sorry. That was a 180. They got it covered though. It's just someone needed my advice on something. I'll call them later. It should be fine. And my parents are working, so it's not like they can do anything right now. If I talk to them right now, I can talk to them later. Ah, fun stuff. But anyways, talking about the safety of humanity, I do want to say another few points that I was discussing like the implications of my designs, right? So circular fashion will always have implications of like trying to keep the clothing in circulation as long as possible. And like my biggest hurdle right now I'm realizing is like I can have full control on like how I design it, how I distribute the pattern, which is like open source on my website. If you don't know, I have a website. It's a blog. It's a simple blog. I've had it for a couple years. I like to say it's like my little baby because every little thought that I have or any like think piece I put on here. But I recently realized I can provide free resources. So I'm just gonna have all like the free PDFs on here. Right now I have like a anti-racist book list basically. But I can do this. That's like my baby, right? I can like make the patterns. I can put it on the website, and I can then like actually like take dead stock fabrics and design like the actual underwear for myself. But like for everyone else that's going to access the PDFs, it's like I only wish that they take circularity and like sustainability as seriously as I am. So I can't control that process though, and that's kind of like what irritates me, and that's like the uncontrollable aspect of fashion. Like everyone is kind of like interpreting and using and designing clothing differently, and I can only have a small part in that. So like that's why I hesitated so much about like even wanting to design on stream, because it's like I feel like I'm contributing to more consumption and more production of clothing that's not necessary, but there's very little like body tailored underwear. Like everything is so generic right now. Like if you go to the store and you go to Old Navy, like you buy a size 10, but that size 10 is so different in like JCPenney. Like no brand has standardized sizing. So like my hope is that I understand the human body in a more, I guess, intimate way, so that I can design underwear and like in the future bras that actually fit a diverse amount of bodies, so that whoever ends up wanting the pattern or wants to actually like buy the finished product, if I get there and start making stuff for other people, like they can have an option that's not only sustainable but like very intentional from the get-go, and they can even see me like learning how to design from the beginning. So it's a very transparent approach, and I have my fears and my limits, and I'm being super honest about it. But I think this is like, in a cheesy way, like a radical alternative to like what's going on in the industry, where it's like people are just designing shit to design shit with no thought to the body, no thought to the tailoring, no thought to like the implications. It's just make shit, make shit, make shit, and then make money, make money, make money, throw away, throw away, like, throw away. I think you get what I'm trying to say. So I feel like this is like my little act of rebellion in the fashion industry. It's small, but I really want it to be like intentional and like powerful in my way. So I'm excited, but like when I'm excited, I get really nervous. So the thing is, now we're gonna take a lot of notes from one live stream, like one live streamer. My words get jumbled. My words get jumbled. I'm human. So we're gonna take a lot of notes from different platforms. So we can watch this one actually. I'll stop yapping. Let's go to this one. I think I already watched this one, but we'll rewatch it. It's fine. 360. Now we gotta get the good. Okay, let's watch this. Is it silent? Oh shit, now I have to narrate. Maybe I should move my camera over here. Over here. No, 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 no. There's no audio to this. Okay. Oh shit, she's on to something. I missed it all. It's gonna take me forever to know like what the heck I'm doing. Why didn't they narrate this? She's taking a pattern from Pinterest and like including it on here. So the scale of it must be appropriate. Oh. And I think that you need some sense of like basic fashion design skills, and I was thinking about that 4 months ago, and then I got again intimidated because it's like, what am I looking at? But I feel like I'm gonna start off this way, like getting a pattern and then just kind of like seeing their measurements and copying and pasting. Guys, if you want to learn something, you gotta get in there and get dirty. You gotta get dirty. Oh, she's tracing. That's actually really smart. That's actually really smart. Okay. So it's going to be a lot of tracing for me in the beginning. Getting the proportions right. It's going to be a fashion game, guys. This is the true fashion game I'm going to unlock. Okay. Alright. So the thing that I immediately noticed is that for the underwear, it's literally like, what is it, 4 pieces? The front side, the back side, and then there's, it should only be 2 pieces, no? It looks like it's 4. I'm already confused. I don't even know the basic structure of how to make underwear. I thought it's just like 1 piece. I'm not really interested in like tank tops. Maybe in the future I can do bras. It's just the wiring is a bit difficult for me and I'm not there yet. But from what they're doing, they're tracing around the patterns. And I think those open up to be the full image that's on the left. So like this is that she's tracing is like half of what's on the other side, I believe. I've only ever made pajama pants and a dress once. I'm not a designer yet. I like to think that maybe I'll get there one day. Okay, so there's another piece. Oh, is that like where the crotch is at? Also, like making underwear destigmatizes the body because like it's just a freaking body. We don't have to sexualize every single thing about it, you know? Like it's just a piece of fabric. Oh, I see what she's doing. Oh, that's like magic. What if I do this step by step in the future? I'll just copy this video. The thing is, I'm not gonna buy it today because I just want to like get a sense of like what a good game plan is. But I also have to download it. Oh, okay. So like the pattern needs to be adjusted, so you can even adjust the length of the things. Interesting. It kind of looks like a tampon. The middle thing in the that thing. Interesting. That also gives me context. We're learning, guys. Okay. Dude, I fucking wish this shit had audio. I'm sorry I keep cursing. I'm on something today. I'm a bit like all over the place because my family is going through a lot. As you saw for a second. Typically I'm much calmer. Okay, so they're adjusting. The thing is, like, I don't really know, like, oh, on this side, that's what they're referencing. So it's kind of like an abstraction of, like, the assembly. Very interesting. Go you for working on this again. Marissa, I gave up on it. I didn't think you noticed. I didn't think you noticed. I feel like everyone, I don't know, I feel like I always think people are not noticing. You know what happened the other day? Not the other day, like a year ago. I was talking to someone in an interview and I wanted to intern and volunteer, basically. She's like, I watched your YouTube videos and your streams. And I was like, what? And I just kind of blanked out and I was like, thanks. I forget that people actually watch my stuff and it's like legit people, you know? But thank you for congratulating me. So I'm excited to do this. Like, wait. Did you see that? How like it like constructed it for her when she put the pieces? See that? Did you see that? Or is my face in the way? There you go. I like the skeletal vibes. I don't want to work with the fleshy image. Fun fact about me, I don't like looking at skin. Whether you're a boy or girl, it just kind of icks me out. Wow, you're famous. That's kind of cool. I'll be quiet now and let you focus. No, that's the whole point. I feel like no one is like paying attention. Oh god, it's a small community and sustainable fashion, and I feel like this could bring a lot more like fun to the conversations. And there's a lot of silent watchers that come in and out. Like a lot of people just like watch for 2 or 3 minutes. But I appreciate the comments. Please comment. It's just I didn't realize people remember or watch. I like block it out. And like a reminder, like the most people I want in a stream is 100. Like I'm not trying to do much over in my corner here. If I have more than 200 people watching me, I'm gonna lose my shit. So I like the small numbers, and I also want to be a whatnot reseller to fund this. Like me learning how to make underwear, like how to do this is just a way to like provide a free resource and to prove that we can make like sustainable underwear that focuses on circularity. You know, like I'm not trying to like get rich on this. But I do have a name in mind. So if I do make these like dead stock sustainable underwear, I would call it Bloom Me Wear. Bloomy Wear. Like underwear. Do you get it? Oh my god, the dopamine from like working out right now just like got in my system. It's like sugar. Wait, if I like move my hand a bit, it looks like I'm doing this. Guys, I'm doing it. This is me. Imagine. Wait. Okay. And then, okay, I'm gonna pretend I'm the designer. And then I'm gonna adjust it. Click that button. I'm blocking the button that she just pressed, but adjust. Turn it a bit to see how it fits. I like boxer underwears. I like boy underwears. They're not that popular for females, but I like just a boxer. I struggle so much to find cotton-based boxers for females. They're called boxer briefs. These are like granny panties. I don't think I'm going to be making much of these, but they are really comfortable. It's just the thing is with this design, if you have a stomach like I do, this kind of bulges and there's like no structure. But this is typically like the structure of a typical underwear pant. Underwear. Typical underwear look. It's very like 80s. It has a deep cut right here. I feel like that would give someone a wedgie. So we need to make stuff like a little bit more accessible, a little bit more comfortable. I think that's what I would go for my designs. Underwear, yeah. Okay, we're coming up with a game plan, guys. Underwear that's comfortable and flattering. Okay. And every body shape is different, so it's just kind of playing with the shape. Like she's adjusting in real life and like seeing what works. She's making a sports bra with it. Interesting. I wonder how many fashion design students use like CLO3D. I'm not sure. There's like literal fashion designers that do this all by hand on paper. Can you imagine all the trials and error that they have to do to like get to a good design, and they don't have access to the software? So this can be actually quite revolutionary in reducing waste and experimenting with a lot of different things and reducing the time needed to come up with the prototypes. So yes, I can reduce textile waste in the prototype eras of the design. I sounded like I was from the country. The little prototypes. No, that was British. Okay, my accents are all over the place. See how she's adjusting? It's just gonna be a lot of trial and error. So that's kind of like what I wanted to like explore. Let's see, what else can we learn about? Oh wait, is there any drama around this? Should I be warned about anything? Because usually the drama is like what like gives you a really good idea what to expect. I'm most likely gonna do this. It's just I want to be warned. I want to know what is going on. Not the Pokemon popping up. Every time it's about PokeFest. Wait, am I gonna just get a bunch of hate comments? You know what's been happening on my TikTok? I've been getting a bunch of hate comments. I'm like on the far right pipeline on all 3 of my freaking accounts. I don't know what I done did. Is it because I'm Latina and I used to be a community organizer and I talk about sustainability and care about the earth and that pisses people off? I guess that's what it is, right? Alright, CLO3D drama. We're getting the tea before I start, guys. This is a start of the beginning. Alright. Okay. Let's see. What are we getting ourselves into? I'm nervous. That's cute. Can I share how I learned to make undies? Yeah, you can always share. You can always comment, guys. Oh, wait, how am I coming off today? Comment everything. I just got nervous because you remembered. That was it. I got flattered. It was actually flattery / embarrassment. I don't receive compliments that well.
I don't know why you pulled down. But we want you
Okay.
to kind of pull up. You're going to pull you into the back. Ooh, don't go in there. And let's throw a pin here. Pull you up.
Wow.
So, this is getting very wrinkly that I can't quite see what I want to see.
Wait, she's making it out of a oh, that's not a triangle. A square.
So we're going to lower this particle distance. Yes. So what I actually want to do
What happened?
is we're going to delete a few of these pins really fast. I don't know why you pulled down.
Oh, she's learning. That's gonna be me. Okay. Let's follow her. Wait, she has all the freaking layouts.
Have a bunch of design ideas swirling in your head.
What? I'm not even at that level yet. I don't even know what patterns are, my guy. I feel like underwear is like the easiest to start with, right? What if I do like learning how to make underwear by just copying the pattern of my favorite underwear? That could be something too, so I can learn about like the layouts of like what I like, and then I make an infinite amount once I have the pattern on the software. Right.
I don't know why you pulled.
Okay, so that's a initial video. That wasn't drama. That was just figuring out what to do.
I'm gonna preface this by saying that I'm a fat fucking hater of Clo just because I learned how to pattern draft like on paper and pen, and I'm like one of the old heads. It's like, oh, you don't do it the old way, you don't do it the right way. Basically, as long as people are making shit, like I know it might not be the most perfect way to do it, but there's always a better, like how I think of it, there's always a better way of doing it. There's always a more correct way of doing it. So like, who gives a fuck as long as you're doing it? Yeah, Claude might not make like the most perfect patterns, but I don't give a fuck. Like no one, for the most part, people aren't designing to show off. Oh, I can make the most seamless, most amazing pattern. You know, like I don't know. You're designing to show off your designs. You know what I mean? Like unless
Interesting. It's not necessarily about the pattern or how you made it, but like the end process. I feel like that's what he was saying. But they just dog on him for his process. And he's an old head. Huh. Interesting.
you really care about pattern drafting like that, then yeah, you shouldn't use Claude. But if you're like making clothes and you're more so there to show your design process and like the way you think and your ethos, use Claude, bro. Use whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I was thinking about using it for. Sustainable underwear. And I really like denim. I want to make like upcycled denim stuff. So like what if it would be fun to like play around with different patterns to like make interesting designs and then do that with dead stock denim. Ho ho. Marissa says, I put tracing paper over my favorite pair and traced all the edges and where I saw seams. Then I added seam allowance to that and sew them. That was what I was talking about. Wait a minute. That should be a stream idea. Wait, I want to do that. It's just you're going to be looking at my underwear. I don't want you to look at my underwear. Wait, that would be good though. That'd be making million carbon copies of my favorite underwear. Yes. Yep. That's a smart idea. Tracing paper, huh? You have the method. Okay, okay. I'm feeling nervous. It's getting real. I've always wanted to be a fashion designer. Okay, okay. Good idea, good idea. If you make your own pattern, you can scan it into CLO and then adjust it to make more sizes. What? You just need the mother, huh, to make the babies. No freaking way. I just realized that. Freak Pinterest. I can make my own stuff. Wait, it's an endless loop. Once you have like the basic pattern, you're just good to go. So does that mean that you use CLO too? Wow, there's so much to learn and to do, guys. We can all do this. If I can do it, you can do it.
Helps you design. Yeah, so I take it at a design standpoint or creative standpoint. Whatever helps you make clothes the fastest, I'm all for it. But yeah, CLO doesn't. I even talked to some people that worked at like Gerber or what's the other one, Tuca. They were basically telling me like the measurements don't really come out that great when you're using CLO in comparison to like actual pattern drafting softwares. But they were also telling me the same shit that I was telling you guys. Like it's better.
Why do I feel like I'm on a FaceTime with this guy? I forgot for a second I was watching a TikTok. Why, he knows his stuff. Let me backtrack a second. I was zoned out for a second.
Tuca. They were basically telling me like the measurements don't really come out that great when you're using CLO in comparison to like actual pattern drafting softwares. But they were also telling me the same shit that I was telling you guys. Like it's better just for the creative process. I also want to finish off by saying I am like pretty fucking far from being what I consider like a pattern drafter.
Okay.
I just want to put that out there in case people thought that I was like on my fucking high horse or whatever. Yeah, I do not consider myself remotely close to like being as skilled and talented as an actual pattern.
He's so fucking cool. Who is he? Wait. This was 2 years ago. He's so freaking cool. He's chill as fuck. Who is he?
What's up? I want to put anyone that manufactures shit overseas on some game, especially.
What is this stuff?
Yeah, I'm right.
Shoot day? Okay, he's on some weird shit. Does he design stuff? That's dope, dude. Love the fit. He doesn't show any of the CLO design process. I liked how he made his videos, like, chill as fuck, you know? No, that's his username, if you're curious.
I'm gonna preface this by...
Let me see the comments. It says, King, where did you go to school? They didn't answer. It's good to learn digital design skills and learn how certain materials drapes. Yeah, that's true. I think draping will also be a really needed skill for me. Draping. You know, I would see the fashion design girls in my college, and they were always like just messing around with the mannequin. It was very self-guided. I can do that shit on stream. Glaze myself. Right? Marissa on YouTube says, I have tried CLO once on a free trial, but I draft by hand because these programs are out of my budget. See, that's what I'm saying. Who the freak will pay $50 freaking dollars? You know? Do you have any pattern drafting software that you recommend? I'm getting into it. There's pattern drafting softwares? Oh my gosh. I think I've opened up a web of a shit to do. Huh. Do you like burgers? Someone says. Okay. He had such a cool vibe. It's just he doesn't really do content around this, which is kind of sad because I would watch his live streams. Why don't people live stream more often? I would like stay there and like take notes, like a student. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. He just does like
I'm gonna
chud.
preface this by saying that I'm a
like,
fat fucking hater of.
Shush. He does like chud content. I'm not looking for chuds right now, but okay. Well, let's look at more drama. Okay. Okay. That was good. That was good. We're getting somewhere. We're learning, right, guys? Hopefully this is not boring. Drama. Okay, what else? Okay, let's see. What is this? Ooh, you can make cool ass shit. I'm gonna mute it because I'm gonna get copyright striked, and I don't want that to happen to my poor YouTube. Because YouTube hates me, but Twitch loves me. Right? You love me? Yeah, you do. I have 17 followers on Twitch. I'm going places. If I have, like... Yeah, it's good. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. Wow, look at this. I wonder how you could actually pull this off in real life. Like, as long as you have the pattern right, you can do this in person, in life. It's just finding the fabric and, like, having someone know how to sew. Oh, it looks like a bow. That's cool. This reminds me of, like, AI-generated designs. I wonder how much of that is rooted in practicality. So, like, if we try to replicate, like, AI-generated surrealistic designs, would we be able to do it? Maybe not because we lack the pattern, but if we're, like, a really skilled fashion designer, maybe we can learn to replicate what AI is doing. But if AI is generating the big picture, like, design, like this picture, can't they also generate the pattern itself? Right? Right? Or are we not there yet? Maybe not. Maybe not. It's like when you're trying to seek emotional help from ChatGPT and they're like, you're always right and you're always correct. And it's just a reflection of, like, what you want to hear. Yeah. I think it's gonna come up with some random patterns that don't make no sense, and you're like, how does this fit together? It's like a puzzle with no pieces that fit together, but it's technically a puzzle. You know what I mean? You know? Real-time footage of me losing my mind doing CLO. Oh, so students do be spending hours on there. And they're guessing, huh? The 2 screens is too real. Well, I got 2 screens, so I'm good. Okay. So this is a typical experience of fashion design students. They're just learning how to, like, move shit around. That's actually comforting. If I can publicize my suffering, we can be suffering together. Okay. How my brain sounds after CLO3D solved my pattern drafting problems after I failed making 5 physical two-lays. Oh. Very interesting to know. So it's actually solving it for you, because it does join the pieces together and gives you a visual because you have the patterns on the side. Yes, that's what we were watching in the other video. Where'd it go? It, like, fits it together, so you have the patterns, but it's giving you, like, I guess how it would look in real time. Okay, interesting. Some comment says, I have no idea in pattern cutting, but after working in CLO, but now I know how to make a pattern plus sewing. Interesting. So those that start off with CLO learn how to work with the pattern, but don't necessarily know how to sew. But if you don't start off with the software, you most likely start off the opposite way, which is, like, cutting and sewing and then learning the software to, like, make it better. So it's like an inverse process depending on where you start. I'm starting off not knowing shit. I know how to kind of sew. I've sewed some things. But I have like, I guess I'm coming in both ways. I want to learn how to like actually sew the underwear in person, like using Marissa's method of like using the tracing paper and like copying my favorite pair of underwear and learning the software. So I think I'm actually starting off maybe optimistically stronger than someone just trained in physical fashion design or fashion pattern, or someone like vice versa just trained in digital pattern making and digital design. Like I'm gonna be doing two in both. Haha! I broke the method. I found the method. Ah, accidental genius. Here we come. That's what we're here for. Can you print out the designs you make? I think so, right? Yes, you can print out the 2D patterns for sewing or 3D your designs after proper export and preparation. Oh, nice. Sorry, I'm reading. Where do you get the pattern book? Oh, guys, I still need to order my freaking underwear fashion design book. Me being a nerd. This is a prep stream, guys. I ain't got nothing prepared. I ain't doing shit but research. Underwear design book. Don't kill me, but it's gonna be on Amazon. It's this one. It's this one. I tried buying it on a different site like a month ago, and I made a down payment for monthly payment plans because it's $60 when I used to have a crappy job situation. They scammed me. They robbed me $20 when there was supposed to be one part of the 3-part payment. It was going to be $20, $20, $20, right? Something around there. They scammed me. So now I have to spend more money to buy the book. But this is the book that I want. Pattern Making for Fashion Design. I think this is going to be a good primer. Have you tried thrift books? I think that's where they scammed me. Let me remember how it looked. Because I don't remember names. I remember vibes. Like the look of the... Oh, shit. I keep pulling up my search bar when I shouldn't be searching publicly, should I? Interesting. Very interesting. You didn't see nothing. I've been doing this for like the whole year. I should not be searching like this. Oh, wait, give me a second. What was it? Thrift books? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck my life. I saw something else and I'm not gonna talk about it. Wait, give me a second. Sorry. Lollywall. Thrift books, you said? Okay. Oh, I'm getting to it. Let me see. I'm pulling it up in a different tab. I'll show you in a second. Guys, I'm so tired and excited to get started with this. Thrift books. See, it's not there. I buy a lot of books from here. But this one, unfortunately... Oh, actually... There it is. I think I got scammed from this site. Because I tried to do the 3-month payment plan, and it was with, what was it, eBay? No, it's a program that they have to buy it. I think it was thrift books. Give me one second, let me see. But I want this book so bad. Okay, let me see. I'm not logged in, so I can't see what I did. And I don't remember the password right now. I think I'll buy it from here. Yes, I'll buy it from here. I think that should be fine. $51 plus shipping. Ships within... Oh, see, this is what I try to do. I try to do the PayPal. Yeah, it was this site. PayPal method for interest-free payments of $12.75. I made the down payment, and then none of the other payments went through. So they robbed me. They robbed me! But yeah, that's the book I really want. I tried to buy it a month ago. I didn't really have a lot of money, and then I kind of like lost faith in it because it just didn't work the first time. But I'm gonna do this as soon as I get my check, which will be like in a week or so. So it's gonna be like slow progress, but that's the book. That's the book. Okay, and then we're gonna do some more drama, and then we'll see what the game plan is then.
One thing I absolutely love about CLO3D is you can actually be testing out and seeing how much fullness you want it, and you can kind of see the design lines happening as it goes. You could say, oh, we've actually added too much fullness, and now let's back it off. Let's take a little bit more out. Could do the exact same steps.
Wait, Marissa says, can you library request a book? Fun fact, I already thought of this, and I never returned. I never returned a couple of books, and I can't find them, so I owe $60. I owe $60 to the library, and I can't find the damn books I owe them. They're somewhere. They're somewhere in this general corner that you can't see. It's mayhem. I've been prepping for my Whatnot shows forever now, and I think I just lost control of the room. What can I say? Material girl that needs to reform her patterns.
And just shrink down that fullness. So that is a really fun and handy aspect. Something
nice. I kind of zoned out the entire time.
How I feel about certain design choices with little to no explanation. Yes. Yes. Absolutely not. For me, this one...
There's Adobe? Fudge, there's so many options. Da Studio. Someone asked best for beginners, no response. Freak my life. Says bronzeware is actually way more better for accurate fittings. You know what? I'm just sticking with Chloe. I don't know what they're up to.
It's 50-50. 100% no.
No?
Yes, and I don't care that it's impractical.
Oh.
I hate these. I think I might hate this even more.
What?
Yes, of course.
Blender.
No.
ZBrush.
Yeah. How I feel about...
How many are there? I'm not that talented. What laptop do you use? I use MSI gaming laptop. Oh, I have a PC. Or else I would not be able to do this shit. I like your video. I talk about digital fashion in my blog. Oh, that's so wholesome. Crazy fashion designer, digital fashion, eco fashion, and upcycling. Who is you, lady? Why? What does she do? I feel like learning and thinking about digital fashion and still respecting eco fashion seems like a contradiction, because I feel like digital fashion leans more into AI and like the industrial revolution and like the fossil fuel industry. But that's cool that she's like at the intersection of like this world. It's just AI is really damaging to the earth, so I wonder how we're gonna grapple with that. Oh, she's really in there, huh? She's doing digital fashion stuff.
The first value of our brand, of course, is people. We provide decent working conditions and fair wages.
Oh, decent working conditions and fair wages. She has a brand? Huh.
And of course, we have local production in Portugal. In very comfortable factories, we can show you all photos and videos, and we have all transparent information. And we support the movement fashion revolution, and you know who made your clothes, where made your clothes, because our clothes are made with love, and we want to share this energy with you. The first value of our brand, of course, is...
I'm conflicted. Okay. She uses a lot of AI-esque stuff. Moto love. Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna follow her just because she's interesting. And it's exactly like what I'm talking about. So,
How I
reference
feel
point.
about certain
Reference point. Okay. I also want to see what else people were saying in this initial video.
how I feel about certain
Okay. What else are they saying? Oh, Marissa says Lola happens. I can relate. Yeah, my rooms are a disaster. Okay, what else are we watching? Honestly, there's not a lot of drama. It's just options that you have to grapple with.
This is day one of me learning how to design fashion digitally. Y'all send me a lot of tips and tricks when I ask for recommendations, so I gathered the best ones, and here is a list for you to screenshot.
Oh. Okay. There's sketching apps. I didn't even think about the sketching part. Oh my goodness, it gets more complicated.
Do you have it? Let's move on. Eventually,
Yes.
I decided to start working with CLO3D. They have a free 30-day trial, so I signed up for that online, downloaded the software, and then it was time to learn. CLO3D has their own beginner's guide on YouTube that you can use to get familiar with the program and to practice the first basic skills.
Welcome to CLO Basic Training. This is the first in a series of videos designed for you to become proficient in CLO.
And the best thing, for some of their videos, you can even download a practice file and then practice on one screen while you're watching all of the explanation on another screen. Of course, none of this was possible without good internet connection, so thank you, Proximus, for that. I gotta be honest, I thought working with CLO3D was gonna be way easier, but it's actually kind of complicated. But hey, I can already see myself making progress, so I'm not giving up. Keeping you updated.
Was this an ad that we just watched? My god, you just made me watch an ad. Wait, try Udemy Beginners for course for CLO3D. It helps a lot. Oh, well, let me see how much that cost. I may go with that option. Because everything else is like 1,000 buckaroos. Okay, let's see. Udemy? CLO3D Beginners. How much is this? How much is it? Okay. 40 buckies? Wait, I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I think this is good. Actually, look, and it has different courses. What's the main one? Wait, why is this one 40 bucks? The beginners 1? Oh, and the beginners 2. Duh. I can try that. On-demand videos, assignments, resources, certificate of completion. Wait, I like this. It shows you how to build a garment, how to render. This is really affordable compared to everything else I've seen. So I'm gonna do that. Interesting. I feel like I have the game plan. I think I have the game plan. Okay. I think this is a good start. This is a good start. From CLO3D to final garment. Beautiful. Heavily inspired on Cult Gaia's Jasmine gown. Just more revealing. Beautiful. That would be so much fun that you like see me start off like drafting the pattern and then making the final like draft and then printing out the pattern and then actually making the dress. That'd be so cool. That's gonna be like my thing. I just know it. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Oh, beautiful. So I need this. Okay. Exit out of that. I need this for the basic understanding of pattern making. And then I need this, the actual software. Okay. I think we got the game plan. 25 bucks. 40 bucks will be 65 bucks. And then this 65. 100, like 100 buckos. Okay, okay. I got that in a week. Okay. So that sounds like a plan. I'm excited. Thank you so much for joining in today's like brainstorming video. I have a better idea like how to move forward. I could have done this like alone. I could have not jumped on stream. It's just I knew I was gonna procrastinate on this and like not get to it if I just did it on my own. So thanks for giving me tips and tricks. For the people watching on Twitch who jumped in and out, thanks. And let me know what you look forward to for this design series. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna actually like be making stuff. This is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Usually I'm really good at endings, but stay safe and I'll see you. Oh, that's the thing I want to talk about. I'll see you most likely on Valentine's Day. I want to do a stream. I was gonna do an early morning stream, and now it has to change. Let me do that before I jump off. Give me 1 second. So I was gonna do a really weird I'm kind of embarrassed about it, but I just wanted to do like a very experimental video where I like kiss a dress with lipstick. It sounds so dumb. It sounds so dumb. Okay, maybe I won't do it at all. Why? Okay, I just said that and someone left the live stream. The YouTube live stream, they dipped when I said that. Should I not do it? Oh. Wait, let me show you my screen. This is the behind the scenes of my YouTube. You know how much stuff I have to do to upload a live stream? To have to do the description, the keywords, and then I have to set the time. Would this be an interesting live stream? I can't do it no longer at 10 because I work in the morning now versus the evening. So it would actually have to be like maybe at 1 or 2 if I do it at all. It's not dumb, it's like a body screen printing. Body screen printing? Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a nervous girl. I need to like probably get like an energy drink or something to do this. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I have ideas and then I back out. It's just I don't want people looking at me kissing stuff. But that's like the whole point. But I that's why I want to do the video. I want to do like a body like funny moment. Huh. I'll think about it. I think I will go for it. I'll just drink an energy drink. It's okay. I'll do it at 2. Around there. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna leave. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it as always. And I'll be back on Saturday. Take care, guys. Bye. See ya.